Greetings. All any of us are ever meant to do is to be present to what is occurring, what it is that we are thinking, what it is that we are feeling, how it is that we are breathing, with whom we are interacting, listening to the words that we are telling ourselves, listening to the commentary, so to speak, becoming the observer of that which is being experienced. And then there comes an aspect of silent observation when there is a choice to be made, beloveds, when there is a decision of, is this my truth? Is this the truth? Is this serving me? And if so, how? Every decision that you have made, every choice that you have made, every belief that you have taken on, you have done so as a study of what would be the effects of believing in this way, what would be the effects of walking this way, of talking this way, of sleeping this way, of eating this way, of drinking this way, of thinking this way, of moving this way. It has just been a study, a grand science experiment, if you will. And all you have been meant to do is just to report back. But it has been layered with all these significances of the ego saying, but you shouldn't feel that, and you shouldn't think that, and you shouldn't be excited about that, and you shouldn't find yourself sexually turned on by this or that or the other. You should deny everything that you feel. You should not admit the thoughts that you have. Beloved, you have lived in a reality that has said, no, don't, stop, shrink. And the invitation is for you to expand, for you to release, and for you to let go. For you to say, what would it be for me to say, this is how I feel? What would it be like for me to indulge? And what would it be like for me to surrender? What would it be like to sit in silent meditation for an hour? What would it be like for me to dance to music that no one else likes, but I happen to love? What would it be like to tell every secret that I've ever had, to feel the freedom of feeling that there's nothing that anyone could ever use against me, or that I could ever use against myself? Beloved, you are meant to be divine beings, free, meant only to, through free will, to choose what it is that you are willing to experience, what you are willing to know, what you are willing to see, what you are willing to remember, whom you are willing to love. It is all just a grand game. And you have allowed yourself to become caught in the cycle of this game because you are in denial that you have a choice at every moment to choose the light or the dark. The light propels you forward, the dark inhibits. It causes you to restrict, it causes you to stop breathing, it causes you to become immobilized. And yet if you wish to move forward, beloveds, turn towards the light. Allow your breath to bring you forward. And when you forget how, and when you forget why, you call out. The Holy Spirit has been given to you as a guide. I and many others have been given to you as guidance. And we are here to help you do one thing and one thing only, and that is to remember. Let these words speak to you. Remember, remember, remember. Remembering is a reconnection, beloved. You are reconnecting to the very truth and the essence and the source of you, which is light. You remember through the water that you drink. You remember through the foods that you eat. You remember through the movement that you allow through the body and the breath. And as you bring the body into concert and harmony with the breath, as you speak and as you move, you will find yourself elevating. You will find yourself lightening. And you will find yourself releasing from the stranglehold that you have placed upon yourself by judging yourself and others, saying this must not be, this should not be. Beloveds, one of the greatest gifts you could have would be for everything that you owned to be burnt to a cinder and to release attachment. There might be some grief. It might feel like a bit of an ego death. But if you allowed yourself to release everything that you have held on to, you would find yourself with open hands to receive the light and the love of God. Practice letting go, beloveds. Practice being still and knowing. Be still and know I am God. Let go and let God. All of these fabulous bumper stickers. And all you are meant to do, beloveds, is to move into the presence and the consciousness of the love that is within your soul for all beings, but most importantly for yourselves. This is a journey that took me lifetime after lifetime after lifetime to complete, coming in a culmination of being able to show myself that I too was able to rise from death, for death is not real. And you will come to that realization, and you will come to that knowledge, and you will come to the moment when you say, now is the moment that I choose to remember myself as a Christed being. And as always, I will be there to welcome you, to embrace you, to love you, and to say, I told you so. Blessings to you, beloved ones. I love you, and I will speak with you again.